Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Orchis Yosher, in the letter Taf for Tefillah for prayer. And we're talking about the incredible schus, the merits that a person has when they daven Tefillah b'tzibur, when they daven together with a minyan. And today, we speak about the following. V'kosva ha'poiskim she'ikar tefillas hatzibur hu lahaschem miyad k'she'hatzibur maschilin. The main obligation that a person has of davening together with a minyan is that they should start the Shemona Esrei together. And someone who delays in that, besides the fact they missed the main point of davening together with a minyan, they also transgress many prohibitions. Because you're not allowed to start davening the Shemona Esrei unless you know that you have enough time to reach the Kedusha, Moedim when we bow down, and the Kaddish afterwards. But if you're dragging along and you're running late, you came to Shul after everybody started, and you're not going to be able to daven the Shemona Esrei together with the minyan, so then you're doing yourself a disservice. And there's many other laws that the Shulchan Aruch explains. Someone is not careful with this, certainly they're going to transgress numerous prohibitions by running in late and davening late and missing the tefillah b'tzibur, missing the prayers together with the congregation for Shemona Esrei. The Vilna Gaon writes, "Shekol seder hatefillah banu al seder alamas el yonim." The entire order of our prayers is based upon the orders of the spiritual realms and worlds that are above us. V'chas v'shalom l'daleg davar echad matfila. God forbid that a person should skip even one word from our prayers, because they're all keeping the order and the swift running of the alamas hakadoshim of the holy worlds, the spiritual mystical worlds. And Psukat Zimmer, which is the introduction to our prayers, so important, says Rav Chaim Kanievsky, the only reason we're allowed to even skip any of those words is because we're trying to keep up with the tzibur so we can daven Shemona Esrei with them. The halachic authorities write, it's better that a person should not destroy the pipelines of holiness. Only in a case where you have no choice. You came in late. The tzibur that you're davening with is going too fast, so you have to skip around in the Psukat Zimmer to get to where you need to be. Okay, says V'chaim Kanievsky, then you don't have a choice. Aval, however, v'chayev lahashlim miyad achat tefillah kol ma shehichser. Then he writes over here a powerful statement that if you skip anything in the Psukat Zimra, you skip anything in the words that you were saying, so in order to catch up, to say Tefillah B'tzibur, you should go back after davening is over and make up that which you had to skip. Which he says the Shulchan Aruch itself says. Aval chalila lino came b'kviyos. Nevertheless, a person should not be accustomed to always skipping around. Iser Gomor, that is a true prohibition to do such a thing. Therefore, says Rav Chaim Kanievsky, the point over here that we're discussing is Tefillah B'tzibur, is davening together with a minyan. Davening together with a minyan means that you're ready at Shemona Esrei time together with the minyan. And that means the only way you can be ready with them at Shemona Esrei time is if you were starting with them and you were beginning with them from the very onslaught of davening. And if a person's going to have issues with that, he should know that there's going to be prohibitions that they're going to be over. Even the blessings of the morning blessings are obligated to say before we daven. Because there's certain blessings that once you davened already, it was hinted to in your prayers, and therefore you can't go back and say those brachas. Even the blessing of that we find in the section of Karbanos la'olam yehi adam. Haya Marana Chazanish Nizam Ma'od La'amr B'Chasim Hashem. The Chazanish would say it with a bracha also. So it's very important. We find that there's something called the Parshas HaTamid, which is part of the daily offering. That's also an obligation. And everything that we say after davening, after the Shemona Esrei, Ashrei Uval Tzion, and so on. Those are also part of our prayers. You got to say them. Can't run out of shul early. The Ayim Mishnah Brewer, you look in the Mishnah Brewer, it says, Shehevi Shiza Loima Aleinu Bekavana. The end of our prayers is Aleinu. You have to say it with kavana, with intention, be'imu b'yira, with fear and with awe. Ki kol tzva shamayim shomim, because all of the heavenly realms and the angels are listening. V'HaKadosh Baruch Hu omed im pamalya shel maila, and Hashem is standing with his army over there of angels. V'kulam oynim v'oymim ashreyam shekachalo. They all answer, fortunate is the nation that this is their lot. Ad kan l'shonu. So Aleinu is very important. Not like those people that disgrace the Aleinu, that they're already taking off their talis and their tzitzis and they're running out. They're in a rush. V'gam kol hapsukim shovim b'shas haitzah sefer Torah. So too says Rav Chaim Kanievsky. If you look in the Siddur, there's so many verses that we say when they're bringing the Sefer Torah out, v'achnasasa, and when they put it back in, v'hagba'asa, when they lift it up and they raise it. There's so many things to say. Yesh lo yisaid b'shasu paiskim. These things are not made up. The foundations of them are within the Shas, within the Gemara, and the paiskim halachic authorities. God forbid that we should be light, that we should treat these things lightly. On the other hand, we have to take it seriously, because all these things are the power of our prayers together with the tzibor, and that's why we're coming together as one to pray to Hashem. Have a wonderful day.